billing. On Monday, I gave you basically an overview of Pabbly subscription billing and, hopefully helped you decide whether this is something that's a good option for you. On Tuesday, we talked all about how to create products. And then yesterday, I went over the affiliate program, and not the Pabbly as in refer Pabbly and earn commission, which you can do that, but Pabbly subscription billing actually has a built-in affiliate program that you can use so that you can have affiliates who are promoting your business or product. Okay. Today, what I'm going to talk to you about is how to actually integrate Pabbly subscription billing with your other softwares. Okay, so this can be tier 5 software. You want to create the account upon purchase. Maybe you are an agency owner with HighLevel and you want to create an account like that. Or maybe you just want to use Pabbly as your payment gateway, but you want to integrate it into your HighLevel or / Vision account so that your contacts and customers actually get integrated into the system. And so that's actually what I'm going to talk to you about today, is how to make sure that when your customers check out, that you actually send that information where you want it to go. Okay, so for this example, what we're going to use is HighLevel, but you can use the same process to send it basically anywhere you want it to go. Okay. So if you don't have a Pabbly account yet, you can actually go to pabbly.visionmarketinganddesign.com, and you'll see that I've actually put all of the Pabbly subscription services here, and there are 2 that are actually lifetime. So there's Pabbly Connect, and that's actually what I'm going to show you how to use today to integrate Pabbly subscription billing with any other software. Now, it's not just for Pabbly subscription billing. It's really for anything. Pabbly Connect is basically like a Zapier alternative, okay? And you can actually get a lifetime plan of Pabbly Connect here, okay? You could also get a lifetime plan of Pabbly subscription billing, or you could pay monthly if that works better for you. But a lot of us realize, once you start really investing into your business, these lifetime plans really, really help to save on your budget overall, because you pay one time and you don't have to pay again, okay? So let's dive into today's training. Okay, welcome back. So I do want to say hello to Maria, who's watching on YouTube. Hello, Miss Maria. Okay, so before we get into the training, I did want to let you know that you can actually go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Bridget Bartlett. Or you could just go to YouTube and search my name. I think there's 2 Bridget Bartletts there, but you'll actually see if you've missed any of the training, you can go back here. It's right there on the homepage. You can also see any upcoming training that I do, because I am live, like I said, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. So if you want to know, what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, this homepage is a great place. Also, I have other training playlists here. Start and automate your coaching business. All about the Tier 5 partner program. If you are interested in some training on any of the individual Tier 5 softwares, you can do that there. I also did some series on duplication using HighLevel, project management, how to maximize LinkedIn for your business, how to become a virtual assistant, how to use a free course to get sales, strategies for texting in your business, and so many more. I think last I checked, I had over 630 videos that I've done on YouTube. So that's super crazy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure that you never miss any of the training. Okay. So I told you all about how to sign up for Pabbly. Now, when you do sign up for Pabbly, you'll see here that here is the Pabbly subscription billing. You also see Pabbly Connect and the email marketing, form builder, email verifications, okay? So what we've been working on is Pabbly subscription billing. And what we need to do, we've created a product already, and then all of the plans that go with it. But like I said, we want to make sure that, Pabbly subscription billing is one software, but our CRM is another software. And we want to make sure that we're not having to go manually enter all of our customers' information into our CRM, because that is too much time, and time is money, right? So of course, in true Vision style, we want to automate this process, okay? So what you can do is go to the settings section here, all right? Now you'll see there is a section for webhooks. Okay, now if you are an advanced user and you're very familiar with APIs, you also have the API here. This is just a test account, but you could use API if you're familiar with that. Most of us are not that techy, and maybe we just want to use webhooks. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do, aside from creating our products, is we need to create a webhook event. Okay, so basically what we're going to say is, hey, we're going to give you this URL and we're going to tell you what to do with it now. Okay, so I'm going to click here. And first, I just want to I want to create a very, very basic action. Okay. And this action that I'm going to create now is just simply every single time we get a customer, we want to send that contact information to our contacts inside our Vision account or HighLevel. Okay. Just so that I'm clear going forward. Within my Vision agency, we are a HighLevel agency. We've white labeled that. So if you are a Vision member, you are using the HighLevel suite of tools. If you are a HighLevel member, same thing. Okay. It's the same process. All right. So let's go ahead and let's just call this new contact or new contact. And now we can select the product. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're telling Pabbly subscription billing what we want it to do. Okay, do we want it to trigger this action when for a specific product? For example, maybe I just wanted new contacts that have purchased Link Wizard. Okay, I can get very specific. I could even do new contacts that purchased Link Wizard starter plan and then trigger this webhook. Okay, so I can be as specific as I want to, and not just for new contacts. There are lots of options, but like I said, I just want to make a broad one webhook where I'm going to add all contacts to my CRM. All right, so I'm just going to choose all products here, and I'm going to choose all plans. But now you see I need a webhook, okay? Now you can use Zapier for this. And actually as a tier 5 partner, I do have a unlimited Zapier plan that comes with the partnership. So I do tend to use Zapier for a lot of things since I already have that included, but I definitely purchased the Pabbly Connect, the lifetime plan, because it's just well worth it. And for other things, and before I got the unlimited Zapier, I definitely use this a lot. Okay, so if you use my affiliate link here and then you create your Pabbly Connect account, you will actually get 100 tasks in Pabbly Connect. So if you click on, once you create any Pabbly subscription and you click on the Pabbly Connect, you'll see here that you actually get 100 tasks allowed to you for free. Okay, so you can test this out, see how it all goes. Or maybe you just don't plan on using it a lot and you only need 100, so you can actually use this for free. Okay, and you'll also see up here that you can get Pabbly Connect for $149 for a lifetime access. And I think that is 10,000 tasks, which is absolutely incredible. Well worth the money. Okay, so the very first thing we want to do is, like I said, here, we need a webhook. All right. So how do we get a webhook? We want to create a workflow. So I'm just going to name this workflow new contact in GHL, which is Go HighLevel. Okay. So I'm going to click create. And now I'm creating a workflow. Okay. And you can see right away, we need a webhook. All right, so I'm just going to choose webhook, and here is my webhook URL. Okay, so what this is basically like a fishing line, and we're going to put the fishing line out there, and then as soon as we get someone who meets this criteria here, then it's going to tell Pabbly subscription billing to trigger this. Okay, so now that we've created that, we haven't sent any data to it yet. We just have the URL. Okay, now we can protect this with a username and password if we want to. We could also do webhook retry if we, if it failed for some reason, we can make it try 3 times, second retry, third retry. Okay, so we're just going to do a basic setup here. Now, what we need to tell the system here is what to do with this link. Okay, so right now we're at when all the products and all the plans, okay, it's going to trigger this. But what is it going to trigger? What information are we trying to, what event basically do we want to trigger this for all of the products and plans? We just want to do create customer. Okay, we could do create customer and just get the contact info. We could be even more specific. Like maybe we want to have this triggered every single time there's a subscription event. It could be creating a subscription, activating a subscription, upgrading. We could do all of that. Really, what we want is just our actual customers, okay? Because that's just what we set out to do. We just want our actual customers to end up in our CRM, okay? Now, if they do customer create, then that could be like maybe they filled out the contact information, but they never actually made the purchase, or maybe they filled it out and they tried to make a purchase, but it didn't go through for some reason. So really, it's up to you and your purpose and however you want to set this. But let's just, for the example that we're using to gather the contact info, let's just choose customer create, okay? Because really, we want their information, because if they do abandon their purchase or something like that, we definitely still want to know that they were at one time interested in our product or service, okay? So again, we could choose any of these that we want to. We could even choose customer create and successful payment or failure or any of these. So this is what I love. You know, sometimes we get overwhelmed by options, but when you're choosing tools, the more options you have, the more secure you are basically in the future, because you may not need these things now, but moving forward, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I set my whole business up on this software, because now that I need these things, I am able to do that. Okay, I'm able to just simply start using them, and you don't have to move to another system. That's one of the things that we get in a lot of trouble with as marketers, is we bounce around from tool to tool to tool, and we have to keep starting over, and definitely that's something you want to eliminate. So integrations and support, super important. Pabbly is really great at that, okay? So we're just basically creating a simple webhook for every single time we create a customer. And now we're going to go ahead and save. Okay, so very, very simple. But now we need to test this, okay, because we actually have not set this up. All we've done is just create the webhook event here, but we actually have not sent any information. So we haven't set up the webhook and sent it to HighLevel, right? We have just set up the webhook. So what we need to do now is actually go and create a customer, okay? Now we could create a customer manually here by just adding the customer. We could also do a test subscription. So let's actually go and let's just choose, let me make sure that we have the test mode on. So we're on test gateway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is test this product. Let's go to the checkout. So here is our checkout page. We're just going to say test Presley, and let's go ahead and choose test at Gmail, and we could choose a country because I didn't take that off of here, and let's go ahead and choose a state. I am in the United States in Indiana, so we're going to choose that, and let's just go ahead and hit success and complete order. Okay. So now we have actually created a test purchase. So we should have some information now that got sent to our webhook. So you can see automatically it pulled in all of the information from our test purchase. Okay. So now we have the webhook connected, right? We have the event created. We've tested that. We've pulled in the appropriate information. Now we get to decide, what do we want to do with the information? We could do many, many things. We could send this to a Google Sheets. We could send it to Telegram, or we could send an email, or we could send the information to an API. We could route it different. There's so many things. Any of these things here, you could see that you can integrate with, okay? All because of that webhook, all right? So already, I hope your brain is exploding with all of the things that you could do when you have a tool that allows you to integrate. Now you can see here, right away, there's HighLevel, okay? Now, if you're in Zapier and you're doing this in Zapier, the app is called Lead Connector, okay? They called it that because that is actually our mobile app as well. And when it's HighLevel, they try to kind of white label things. Okay, so you as the user of the HighLevel agency platform, for example, if you are not a HighLevel agency owner but you are a Vision member, I wouldn't have to tell you to go to the HighLevel app in Pabbly or Zapier, for example. I could tell you use the lead connector, okay, and that kind of white labels it for me. So, but in Pabbly, it's actually called HighLevel, okay. So depending on which one you're using, if it's Zapier, it's lead connector. If you're Pabbly, it's HighLevel, okay. So I'm actually going to select the HighLevel now, and you will have to connect your HighLevel account. Okay, I actually already have it connected, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So from here, what we want to do is create a contact, okay? But we could create an appointment, we could create a location, create a task, create user, we could add notes to a contact. So we have all of these options here that we could do with this webhook information, okay? Let's go ahead and just create a contact, and we're going to click connect. All right. Now you can see here, it's saying add a new connection. So you actually, to be able to integrate into your HighLevel account, we need to have a token. Okay. So I'm going to show you where you can grab that token. So inside of your Vision account or HighLevel, whichever one you're using, you want to go to settings. And then you'll see right here, you have the API key. Okay. So this is just a dummy account that I'm using for this example. But once you copy that, you just want to go back to Pabbly, and then you're going to paste that here. Okay. Once you paste that there, you can save, and now you're connected. Okay. So now what it's done is it's pulled in all of these fields that I have available that I can use. Okay. And of course, this is just the demo account. So what I want to do is now start mapping out the options here with the information I pulled in from the webhook. Okay, so that's really easy. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is. And I do want to say hello to Floyd and Bacardo and Linwood. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so I'm going to click on first name because I'm going to add the first name, and I'm going to scroll down here and look for the data first name. Okay, so the first name of our client here is Test. Now we're going to pull in the last name. So I'm going to scroll down until I see Presley is the last name. I usually, when I do my tests, I use celebrities, and like that was actually Elvis Presley. But anyway, so now we can choose full name if we want to. And I'm just going to show you this. Not that you have to have it, but just so that you know, you could put map out two in one field. So let's put the data first name, and then we can put a space, and then let's go to data last name. And then we could, and that's how you could just add two in there, right? So now we need the email. So I'm going to choose here and scroll all the way down. And this is all the information it pulled in. So we're going to choose this here. Now let's see if we had a phone number. I don't think we did have a phone number on that field or on that form, but just so that you know, if you did want to capture the phone number, you just need to make sure that when you're configuring your checkout forms that you add the phone number here, okay? Because that webhook is going to pull in all the information that you asked it here, but you have to ask it for it to be captured, okay? So we don't have any other information that we need here, but here is something that we could do as well. We could add tags, okay? Now, maybe when we're pulling in this information, maybe we want to stay organized. You know, I'm a big advocate of tags. And maybe you want to say Pabbly customer, okay? Because this is a customer that purchased something from Pabbly, okay? Maybe you're doing this for specific products like I talked about here on your payments page. Maybe you wanted to create, or I'm sorry, the webhooks. Maybe you wanted to create a webhook for people that purchased Link Wizard starter plan, okay? And then you could actually put that tag here, like Link Wizard starter, and then you could run campaigns and different things. Like maybe once you create the tag and you have a list of customers that purchased the Link Wizard starter, maybe you want to run campaigns to get them to upgrade to the premium plan, or maybe upgrade to your program or your agency or whatever it is that you are offering. So being able to tag right away when they're in your system, or end up in whatever system that you're sending it to, is a great way of doing that just right away. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and now save and send test request. Okay, so we can see down here that it looks like all the information went through. So let's do save now, and let's go back and check our HighLevel account. Okay, so we're going to go back here and we're going to go to contacts, and we should have a contact now that is Test Presley. Okay, so let me see if I can find it. I love when things don't work and I'm live. It might have something to do with me being in a demo account. Let's go back. Let's create a customer. Okay, so let's go here and let's just add a new customer. So we're going to say, Linwood. Let's say Linwood just became a customer. And let's say Jones. And we'll say linwood@gmail.com. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll give him just total access here and click save. Okay, so now we have a new customer here for Linwood. Now let's go back here. Hopefully I added the correct API there. Okay, so we'll go back to contacts and let's look for Linwood. Okay, it looks like it's creating this, but for some reason it's not adding the information here. So I'm wondering if I need to refresh this API. I'm thinking that's what's going on because it's creating it but not giving me the info. Okay, guys. This is just one of the things that happen when you're live, okay, inevitably. And I'm so sorry because I can't show you on a live account with the live API because that would be like my main account and that's very like top secret information. I can't share that. But you can see that it is integrating. I'm so sorry. I hate when that happens and I'm live and I can't show you the actual end result. But that is how you want to send all of the information. Okay, now of course with these webhooks, like I said, you can be as specific as you could possibly want to be. In my live account, I actually have probably 4 different pages of all different events when it comes to cancellations and creating contacts and all those different things. So the integrations, love, love, love it. And what's really cool is when you add the contact to your HighLevel account, all you need to do from there is you can create an automation here and you can go, let's create new workflow and start from scratch. And then what you want to do is you start your workflow here. Okay, so I'm just going to choose, let's see, new customer. Where's the new contact? Contact created. Okay, so every single time I have a new contact created, then I can create this workflow. So the way that I hope you're seeing the overview picture here. Okay, so customer purchases, what we've set up right now is customer purchases on Pabbly through the Pabbly page. Okay, and then it creates a contact in Pabbly. That webhook uses Pabbly Connect to send the information to our HighLevel accounts. When a new contact is created inside of HighLevel, then we can have it trigger all of these things. Now, what you could do instead of creating this here where the trigger of this workflow is contact created, you could actually, since we were using tags, we could actually start the workflow with a tag, okay? So we could add contact tag, and then maybe we wanted tag added, and then Pabbly customer, and then every single time we get a contact that has that tag, it would trigger this specific workflow, okay? So like I said, you could even branch out with Link Wizard starter plan, that could be the tag, and you could have a whole workflow that goes to those people, or people that purchase the Link Wizard premium plan. If they get that tag, then you have a whole separate system of automations, okay? You guys, I promise you, this is what the people who are super successful online, these are the systems they have put in place, because if you are like, I have over 40 tools that I'm promoting right now and our program. So if I did not have these systems in place, there's no way that I could be doing as much as I'm doing by myself without having a complete agency full of people that are able to manage this whole system. Okay. Automation is how you're going to create that passive income. Okay. So that is my speech for the day. That is the training for the day. Now make sure that if you are interested in Pabbly, go to pabbly.visionmarketinganddesign.com. And then you guys, this is the best of the best with Pabbly. A lot of people they sell the lifetime memberships for a lot more money and make a profit. And that actually is something that you can do. But these are just my straight affiliate links. I'm not trying to make any money aside from the Pabbly commission that they pay me for showing you the tools. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. I will see you all tomorrow for our Friday Q&A at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.